Anchors on large ships are used to hold the vessel still by providing resistance against the forces of wind and currents. When a ship drops its anchor, the anchor digs into the seabed, creating friction that helps prevent the ship from drifting. How is it possible that a small anchor can hold in place a tanker or a dry cargo ship weighing tens or even hundreds of thousands of tons? For example, the world's largest anchor weighed 36 tons. It was on the tanker Seawise Giant, and its cargo weight was 560,000 tons. Anchors are typically not used in deep water where the depth exceeds the length of chain available to the ship. In such cases, ships may use other methods to maintain their position, such as dynamic positioning systems that use thrusters to keep the vessel in place. You anchor when you need to wait for something, the tide, a cargo, a berth on the quay to come empty, and it will be a long wait. Or on a yacht, you anchor in a sheltered place to sleep. You don't anchor when there is a quay or wharf to tie up to, or when you know that the wait is going to be too short to be worth anchoring, which can be an effort. To understand how an anchor works, you need to be aware of two nuances. First, the anchor must not hold the weight of the vessel as it is compensated by Archimedes' force. The anchor should counteract the current and the wind and nothing more. Secondly, it is not the anchor itself that plays the main role of holding the vessel in place, but the anchor chain. The primary force holding an anchored ship in place is the weight of the chain lying on the bottom and its friction with the bottom of the sea. The anchor does help as the flukes are designed to dig into the bottom as well. When properly anchoring ship, the amount of anchor chain paid out is 5 to 7 times the depth of the water as a rule of thumb. The type of bottom is a contributing factor, with mud being the best holding and rock being the worst. The ship is eventually held in place by the friction force of the chain against the bottom and its weight. It is possible for the anchor to become fouled on a rock or some other obstruction. Typically, it can be freed when the ship is directly above the anchor. Care is taken not to drop anchors in places where there are submerged cables, as it is very difficult to free an anchor that had caught on a cable. In some cases, the anchor chain must be cut,